They raced back to the Secret Seven meeting shed, where they found Jack, George and Barbara in the shed waiting for them, all very excited.
Peter! You know those strange marks we saw on the inside of the wall? Well, we found some exactly like them.
Where?
In a muddy patch near Chimney Cottage. Barbara knows what made them.
One-Leg William. He lives at Chimney Cottage and he's got a wooden leg.
So?
It leaves round marks in the mud, just like the ones we saw inside the wall.
No, One-Leg William couldn't possibly be the thief. The thief wore a pair of socks, and that means 2 legs.
How do you know he wore socks?
Pam saw a pair of blue and red socks that matched the bit of wool we found.
Well, those marks at Chimney Cottage are exactly the same too.
Very well. Let's go and check them.
When they got to Chimney Cottage, Peter checked the width of the marks with the bit of string he had used to measure the marks inside the wall. The marks at the cottage were nearly an inch smaller. It couldn't be One-Leg William. They all agreed there was only one thing to do. They would go back to the circus field the next day and see who was wearing the socks. At 10 o'clock the next morning, all the Secret Seven were in the circus field.
There's no sign of Trinculo.
Hang on here. There's another one of the acrobats. I'll go and ask him if we can snoop around.
He's nodding to Peter. Oh, it looks as if it'll be okay. I can see the little bear. He's fast asleep.
The acrobat said, all right, as long as we don't go in the lion's cage. Some chance. Louis is in there washing the floor.
In bare feet? Every man I've seen has had bare feet.
Hey, look at that man painting outside of the cage. What about him? Do you see that coat he's wearing? It's like the cap we found up in the tree. I wish I could check them. Oh, luck's in. He's taken the coat off and hung it on the handle of the cage.
Have you got the cap with you, Peter?
Yes, in my pocket. Look, the man's going off somewhere.
I don't suppose he'll be long.
Quickly, pretend you're looking into the lion's cage while I compare the cap with the coat. The man's coming back. Let's move away. Okay, I've had a look. Walk away casually. Well, did they match? Yes. That man may be the thief. We'll have to watch him. No good. I saw the top of his head when he bent down to pick up his paintbrush. Dark hair, but no bald patch. He's not the thief. Oh, no. We find somebody wearing a coat that matches the cap, and the top of his head is wrong. But the cap has got something to do with the mystery. I'm sure of it.
Look, over there. Those marks in that muddy part of the field.
Just like the ones at the cottage.
But bigger. Let me measure them with my string. Yes, exactly the same size. Then there must be another one-legged man in the circus. He couldn't climb the wall, but he must have been with the thief. Janet, ask that little girl if there's a one-legged man about.
Right, I won't be a tick.
We must find him. If we can find who his friend is, we shall know his friend is the thief. Here's Janet back. What did the girl say?
There's no one-legged man in the circus.
Oh no, another theory gone to waste.
Let's follow the marks. See where they go.
They led up to that caravan near the lion's cage, next to the one where Louis is sitting. Let's have a peep inside.
Are you lot? What do you think you're doing? Peeping and prying where you've no business to be. Clear it off.
Come on, we'd better go. Hurry. What's the matter with him? Why didn't he want us to look inside that caravan? It's only used for storing things.
Maybe the thief has hidden the pearls in there.
Do you know, you might be right. I wish we could search it and see, but I don't see how we can. Well, I do. You and I will go to the circus performance tonight, Colin. We'll slip out when all the performers are in the ring and see if the pearls are hidden in there.
But surely they won't be. It seems such a silly place.
I've got a sort of hunch about it. Those strange marks lived there, didn't they?
Marks made by a one-legged man who doesn't exist. This is a silly adventure, I think.
It isn't really. It's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. The bits look quite odd, but as soon as you fit them together properly, they make a clear picture. Come on, let's get home. We spent all the morning snooping about for nothing. Well, Colin and I might find something tonight.
Peter and Colin met as planned. They went into the big tent and found seats near the back, so they could slip out unnoticed. The show was very good. The clowns and stilt walkers and acrobats seemed better than ever. They were quite sorry to slip out before the show was over. It was dark in the circus field now. They made their way towards the caravan and crept inside. Very cautiously, they switched on their torches and got a dreadful shock. They were in the wrong caravan, a caravan that people lived in.
Get out, quickly! Wait, someone's coming in. Quick, hide under that bunk and I'll hide under this one.
Sit down, I'll light the lamp.
What are you going to do?
I'm clearing out tonight. I'm scared the police will come along about that last job.
You're always scared. Let me know when it's safe to bring you the pearls. They can stay put for months.
Sure they'll be all right?
The lions will see to that.
Hitch the horse up to the caravan, will you?
OK. All set. Come out and drive. I'll see you later.
Right. See ya. Gee up. On you go.
Hey, he's locked the door. We're prisoners. Yes, but Colin, did you notice that one of the men was wearing the socks? He's the thief. And he's the one we've left behind. Anyway, we know the pearls are somewhere in the circus. What did he mean about the lions? Goodness knows. Unless he's hidden them in the lion's cage, under a floorboard or somewhere. We'll have to escape somehow. Can we get out of a window? We can try. Hang on a sec. I'll have a look out of the front window. See if I can work out where we are. The streetlights should show us. Look, the man who's driving the caravan has got the tweed coat that matches the cap we found. He's the one we saw painting the lion's cage. Yes, and probably the thief who borrowed his cap to wear. Come on, let's try the side windows. Now we're for it. He's heard us.